Hello my nerdy guys and gals, I am back for a new video. So I recently moved into my new place right here, so as you can tell, it's really cool. I got my new setup and I have my new things set up at the back, which is really cool by the way. I even have my new kind of setup for and all that, so yeah. But I'm not here to talk about that, I'm here to talk about anime Matsui. And let me tell you, the drama that's been unfolding with this convention is crazy. Because, first of all, I cannot stress that we are once again talking about Vic Mignogna. And if you don't know Vic Mignogna is a anime voice actor that a lot of people grew up with. I personally did not grow up with him. I only know him for 4 shows: Vampire Hunter, Ruby, and 2 other more, which I can't really think of the top of my head right now. But anyways, that's about it. But I saw his video talking about Maxy Whitehead and how he was disappointed in talking about her behind her back, basically calling her out in the most cringe way. I can't stress it. So Vic Mignogna is back in the light, and people are going crazy for it. Of course, Yellow Flash again. Probably Hirohei again, because these two are incompetent. And one guy I never thought to be part of this, Chibi Reviews. Now, if you don't know Chibi, he has had some bit of a controversial take about his taste in anime, which is fine. But I never expected Chibi Reviews to be I stand with Vic people. I can't stress it, because the I stand with Vic people are interesting. Because if you say anything bad about him, they will flip their fucking shit and literally attack you on your social media and find you. As I say in Taken, I will find you and I will kill you. That is what they do. Not the killing part, but you know, they'll find them. Because 2019, I ran into these incompetent losers. Yeah, this was back in 2019. I met Monica and Jamie for the first time, and I was starstruck. I was really excited to meet them because, first of all, I do love Monica and Jamie for their incredible work. They're amazing, and they're very talented. But because I said I was going to meet him, I got so much hate for that, guys. No joke. On my old Instagram, my old Facebook, including Twitter, I got so much hate where I even got some emails, threats about how I disrespected Vic and how I shouldn't bring him down because Monica and Jamie are bitches, they're liars, they're again. These people are insufferable. They are incompetent losers that just love this guy way too much, and I don't see how. He's just a fucking voice actor. Then you hear him say, well, he's a voice of our generation. No, he's not. Because there are literally plenty of 90s voice actors that literally we grew up with. For example, Johnny Young Bosch, voice of Bakia from Bleach. Oh, we also have Steve Bloom. We also have Rachel Lills, rest in peace, who's the voice of Misty and the voice of Jessie. And that's just 3 of many voice actors. I mean, you have so many voice actors, and this one guy literally is like this golden child of anime, how he made anime great. Yeah, he did bring anime to the life. But here's the thing. Vic Mignogna is not the greatest voice actor. And you guys portray him as if he's this golden child of anime, that he is the best anime voice actor of all time. Again, he's not the greatest. He's a good voice actor. I will respect his work as someone who does. And this is where I draw the line. I can separate the art from the artist. I can like his work, but not like the guy. Period. But what happened at Anime Matsui is the fact that Maxy Whitehead, the voice of Alphonse from the original, from Full Metal Alchemist, she decided to cancel. Okay. She didn't want to be with the guy. Okay, how simple is that? But people are taking this and using it as if she is the worst human being. She killed so many people. And that's how they're taking it. They're taking this one little tweet. She said that she can't be there. It's not in her contract. And yeah. Why? Why are we doing this again? Because I cannot stress enough on how these insufferable morons are just once again attacking voice actors. Anyone who disobeys the Vic Mignogna god, the voice actor, the king of voice acting. And that's how they're acting. Chibi, what the fuck, man? I really didn't expect you to be a stand with Vic guy. I liked their content, which was pretty good. Hirohei and Lyle Flash I've always had a problem with because they're very controversial about wokeness and DEI and all that. I don't get it. Why the fuck is it so... How are these guys so stupid? How is the stupidity really this much, where you've seen YouTubers talking about wokeness and all that, and talking about this whole situation? I don't get it. But this is what happened at Anime Matsuri. She basically said she canceled. Vic Mignogna kind of talks about her behind her back, which is fucked up, by the way. I know, Vic, I mean, seriously, dude, like, what were you thinking? Oh, I'm disappointed that she did. So, a lot of people don't like you. There are a shit ton of people that do not like Vic Mignogna. They can honestly express that this guy has a very interesting history. And that's going back to before Monica and Jamie and this whole thing blew up. He's had a very interesting history since the 1980s. If you don't believe me, Mars Girl can actually pretty much sell this. Mars Girl actually did some investigating, and if you don't believe me, go to her video and see the proof. But you're not going to. You incompetent nutbrain losers literally are going to say, well, he's innocent. Monica lied. Jamie lied just to get him out. And you know what? Crunchyroll wants him dead. This is just stupid. I can't say anymore. What happened at Anime Matsuri, the whole situation, actually I heard that this isn't just a convention. This is a convention full of interesting people, because the two people that actually created Anime Matsuri are creeps. The guy who created it, not Vic Mignogna, the guy who actually created Anime Matsuri, he is well known as a very known person who have a history of SA and harassment. Like, this isn't... I don't make a shit. This literally shows you that the incompetent losers that love Vic will want to do anything for him. Well, he's a good Christian man. I don't care about his religion. This is just stupid. To attack a voice actor for not appearing and then having the balls to literally attack her behind her back, saying it's disappointing that she couldn't come to me. I worked with her really well. Yeah. And so what? At the end of the day, guys, I don't know what to say anymore. The kick Vic, the people that say I stand with Vic Mignogna, I don't know about them. I don't know if they're brainless, incompetent people that just can't think straight, or if they just are so lost mentally about this one voice actor that they have to literally make a point by attacking. Well, because I've had people say, well, you're a clown because you don't know Vic Mignogna. I actually been to 2 events where he's at, and they were in Oklahoma. Well, I was in Claremore, Oklahoma back last year, 2025. And then I saw him at another convention recently, last year also. So I was around him. I didn't particularly like him. Do I hate the guy? I do not. This is just my opinion. So if you want to go after me, if you really want to go after someone after opinion, by all means, go ahead. Because you insufferable, incompetent, nut brain losers are just shockingly filled with such a love for a guy that has such an interesting history that goes back to 1980, where he essayed someone at a camp. And that's just not me just making shit up. That's actually Marshall going back and discovering a lot of shit that Vic did. And it's crazy. But fortunately, at the end of the day, I can say that what I'm just trying to do is I just can't understand. I can't understand it. I just can't understand. The I stand with Vic people are just, wow. They came after me in 2019 after me meeting Jamie and Monica. Yeah, that's what it's about. Because I met Monica and Jamie. All of a sudden, these guys, these people, were attacking me on my personal Facebook, on my Twitter, my Instagram, over something that didn't have to do with anything. But at the end of the day, these people are going to be something interesting. This lot is, I don't know, lost or something like that. But getting upset over one guy and having an opinion, I find it weird that this is really what it's about. But I don't know. Again, I don't hate the guy, but what I just said about him having an interesting history, Mars Girl is the one who actually found all this out. So check her video out, because she's the one that found all this history. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just trying to say this. What happened at Anime Matsui is interesting. And Anime Matsui has had an interesting history of its own, being thieves and all that. And I'm not making shit up. There's a lot of history behind it. So if you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. So yeah, anyways, I'm done talking about Vic Mignogna and this whole BS. So again, if you think I offended you snowflakes, then yeah, you're a bigger snowflake than I am, because at least someone who's a progressive liberal understands the fact that I'm literally self-aware on what's going on right now. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't care. I really don't care at this point, like, subscribe, hit that bell for content. You know, I'll be posting new videos, and I'll be making a video tour about my room. I'll be getting a new be getting a new PC anyways real soon. Yeah, but anyways, I'm going to hear, you know, anime Matsui really was interesting. Anyways, I'll see you in our next video. Peace out.